doing?
Great, I'm doing great.
How is it being out here at home now, Arizona?
I mean, this is the best weather it's going to be probably all year. It's been incredible. Just kind of getting used to the area, trying out a bunch of different food spots and just getting better every day.
What is your favorite food right now, would you say? Or favorite cuisine of food?
Cuisine, I typically go more towards like Korean, Japanese food.
Yep.
But recently I've been making a lot of steaks at home, like on the grill or in the kitchen. It's kind of been my hobby on the side right now.
Medium? Medium well?
Medium rare, medium-ish. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. And now you're just like having fun out here, back from the injury. How is it practicing now?
I mean, the structure I love. Like I love just waking up and like having a list of things to do and just show up and get it done. And like, I mean, like the environment's been great, especially just to be able to get better. Like you get in there, you get your work in, you get out.
We're gonna get a little bit more fun. I wanna know how you feel when you put on Yeat. When you're playing Yeat, what emotions are you feeling?
I'm feeling like badass and I'm hunting the pitcher down. Like I need something that's gonna hype me up, get me going. Like that's kind of the vibe I go for. Like
it's got to be a very confident person to listen to Yeat.
Yeah,
I feel like. Yeah.
He's an acquired taste, so I mean a lot of people have no idea what the song's gonna be like when I play it in Hillsboro. Like, but it gets me going. That's all that matters.
A lot of country out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you like country?
I don't mind it.
No.
I don't listen to it too much.
Okay. So you're majoring in college, a lot of technology, society, everything like that.
Yeah.
I want to know what you think about these new Apple, product you put on your eye, the Vision Pro.
Actually, like last or a week and a half ago,
Tell me you didn't.
I tried it out.
Okay.
I was interested. I just wanted to see what the hype was about, and I was genuinely impressed. It's a little scary.
Yeah.
Mainly because of the resolution quality was like unbelievable. Like at Stanford, we tried out the Quest 2s or whatever, and the resolution was terrible. Like I get a headache and stuff, and I tried out the Vision Pros, and it was just like crystal clear. Like they had a clip of a baseball game where it feels like you're actually there.
Would you use it to practice, you think? Like track balls and stuff, or no?
Not really. I'd probably just use it just to watch movies or games and stuff. I thought that aspect was pretty cool, but.
Why is Interstellar your favorite movie?
I just love the way it was directed and the cinematography and also the soundtracks. Like me and my mom's like favorite soundtracks are from that movie.
Oh wow, are you a big soundtrack guy?
I'm not a big soundtrack guy, but I really appreciated that one. Yeah.
You have a sister who's amazing at gymnastics, right? Yes. How much do you think she influenced your decision to play at a high level and to keep on playing and keep on seeing your future as an athlete?
She definitely influenced me because we're really competitive. We grew up competitive, competing with everything because she's an unbelievable athlete. So I've always wanted to try to step up on her like when we were younger, and like she motivated me. Like I go watch her gymnastics practices and be like, what is going on? Like it's incredible, slamming their bodies around, like it's crazy. But you know, like if she didn't have to go through like 5 surgeries, she would have been unbelievable in college. But she's still doing great now. She's training dogs, living out her dream.
No way. Oh, that's awesome.
She has her little business, yeah.
Oh my God. What's her business called? We can shout it out.
Bay Area Canine.
Bay Area Canine. We'll put it in the video. Yeah, you said it. We'll put it in the video. Okay. I think we should get competitive now. I told you we had like a little game planned, and this is a dart game that is not your typical darts game. Okay? All right. We'll go first to 10.
Just a little free throw.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make up the rules as we go.
First to 10?
Yeah, so we'll do 2 points if you get it inside. 1 point if it sticks to the box. Hey, rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Hey, you go first. You go first.
Cool. Oh wait.
Light's in the way.
We could keep that in. You don't have to cut that. I'll own that.
You gotta wear that one.
I'll own that.
That's good for me.
I gotta get better.
Let's take a little free throw here.
You had some pop. You played basketball a little bit too, right?
Back in the day, not for my high school, but at the Bay Club, local Bay Club.
If you were to play cornhole, would you like do that good like side toss?
I do I get some.
You're lying. Dab me up. That's what I do too, and I get.
That's good. Yeah, I get one of these.
That's like change-up grip in softball, so I got used to that. You know.
That's fair. Oh, you got one. Oh. Oh, you're consistent now.
Thanks, man.
Oh, that's bad. Shit. I gotta lock in.
So I saw around like when you got to that 14U national team, so when you took baseball a little bit more since you knew you could play at a high level?
Yes.
What do you think clicked there? You think you were playing well at the right time, in front of the right people kind of thing?
Kind of, yeah. Also just like being around that caliber of players for the first time kind of brought that competitive little edge out of me a little bit. Bang.
Ooh. You chose Stanford thinking you would stay close to home, and then your parents dip out.
They dipped out on me, yeah.
Dude, what was that like? Did you talk to them and you're like, man, I'm gonna miss you guys?
Yeah, I did. You know, honestly, I was okay with it because I got to go to a cool spot once the off season hit and stuff. So too bad they sold the place actually a month ago.
Ooh,
and they moved out here. They're just renting out here for now.
Nice.
Scheming on a new place, but.
Yeah. And in high school, you had played in Cary, North Carolina.
I did, yeah.
My best friend from college grew up in Cary, North Carolina, and they produce like really good basketball athletes. So what was it like for you to play? Was that just like a one-off tournament in Cary you were playing?
That was for the national team.
The
because they had when I was 14, they had no like actual team that got to travel. So they did some development program instead.
Okay.
So, I mean, it was cool. It was like a week or two out there.
Yeah.
It was like a camp. It was fun.
So this is kind of reminding me of like Ian from the Diamondbacks organization was saying he meets up with you at a Starbucks and he's like, I got a gut feeling about this kid. He's gonna contribute more than like baseball. What do you think that is about you that you bring to a team where you give someone a gut feeling like that?
I mean, I always feel like I'm a positive influence on guys around me. Like, obviously I want to take care of myself.
Yep.
Oh, this is bad. But I mean, I like to make everyone else better around me.
You do have that clutch gene.
I do have the clutch gene.
This is making me think that 16 inning game.
Oh, yeah, walk off.
Dude, do you think that's like a highlight of your career?
That's one of. I've had some better ones at Stanford.
Okay.
The highlight was probably my sophomore year. It was an elimination game versus Texas State. It was like 9th inning. We're down 3-1, and we're all going into that because they just scored 2 runs the inning before, and we're like, oh shoot, like we got it. Drew Bowser was up right before me. He hits a home run, and then first pitch of his at bat, and then second pitch of my at bat, I hit a home run to tie it. And like I just blacked out. It was the craziest thing ever. And then we ended up having a walk-off win right after that, getting some momentum.
So sick.
To move on to Super Regionals and then College World Series.
Yeah.
I love playoff baseball. I live for it. Oh.
Moments too where you kind of believe in like a baseball god.
Yeah, that's why I say like baseball is romantic. It's like it plays with you, you know, like it's like a relationship almost, you know. It's like love-hate. It drags you in, it pushes you away.
It's toxic.
It's a little bit toxic.
It builds you up, but then it gives you
but I love it.
Lows, would you say?
The lowest. Oh, I've been on. Baseball has brought me to my knees multiple times, but you always find a way through.
So what were like those lowest lows you feel like you had to work through, and how'd you get through that?
Probably like my sophomore year, I had a rough start to the season, and then I was working my way back in it, and I got injured, like sprained my ankle, and I was already playing pretty bad, so I had to pretty much start from scratch, you know. I feel like I probably took that off the field way more than I should have, and that's where I kind of realized like life's way too fragile to let something like that ruin your experience off the field. So it kind of took a little bit to kind of like just appreciate what I had, like this is a privilege, like just kind of taking a step back and relaxing, and like it just made me have a way better insight on the game and on life, and I just played freely for like since then. Yeah, and ended up helping us get to the World Series again at the end of the year. I should have beat you like 10 minutes ago.
But why didn't you then?
Because I'm distracted.
All right, Tommy, now we're inside. So we're gonna do a little bit more inside baseball. You're working on mechanics a little bit more right now. What are you focusing on? What's a day in the cage like?
Yeah, right now I'm just trying to focus on simplifying my moves, you know. The pitches are pretty good, so if you got too many moving parts going on, like it makes it a little bit harder to hit. So I'm just trying to simplify, like with the lower half, I'm trying to stay like really stacked, especially like at the start of my swing, and then when I get to launch, I want to feel like I'm corking into the ground and really feeling the ground force as I start to swing. Have you always been very quick to the ball, or is that something you had to work on up top? Yeah, it's always been probably like too quick to the ball, or like start reaching. That's where like I've kind of like started to transition to just kind of letting the ball get there and trusting that my hands are going to get to the ball and not trying so hard to get out there. And then in turn, that kind of just helps you see better and check off on sliders or late breaking pitches better, just because you're seeing a little bit deeper and trusting that you can get to a certain spot when you need to.
Mm-hmm. I want to ask you about that sight too. So like, is there something that you're working on that's completely visual?
I feel like guys sometimes don't know where to set their sights. Like they're just kind of looking around, like they're just looking at where the pitcher is. But like sometimes it's good. Like I had one coach at Stanford tell me like, hey, just put the ball on tee. If you're looking in a good direction, you're like visualizing it, so if the pitch actually comes there, it's easier to hit. And it's easier to track based off of that plane when you're looking for like a certain plane. Like if I'm like visualizing a ball up and away, like I want my approach to be based off of that.
You were saying before, you're talking about splitting the plate a little bit too. So that's also a visual activity as well as physical, right?
Yeah, yeah, definitely splitting the plate is an important thing, because I mean, it's pretty hard to cover the whole entire plate, especially when pitchers are pretty good these days. So it's important just to simplify, especially before 2 strikes, kind of get the pitch you're looking for and do damage.
And I want to talk to you before you go about base running. You're quick, man. You're quick, and you're still working on speed, right?
Of course. Now that you're in pro ball and the minor leagues, you're freed up to kind of work on whatever you want to do, especially in game. You get the green light just to steal as much as you need to. So I'm definitely going to take advantage of that this year. And you know, that's an interesting part of the game that I'm learning. Like if a guy takes a big breath before he goes home, then you can get an extra step to start stealing before.
100%. And you can be comfortable taking off.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, rather than just doing a 50-50, trying to hook slide every time, but like just playing the game a little more cerebral on the bases.
It's a lot of fun out there.
It's a lot of fun.
Base running.
Baseball's fun.
You have a bright future ahead of you. What do you want to manifest for yourself this specific season though?
That's a good one. I want to stay healthy.
Hell yeah.
And I want to see if I can somehow break the lineup at the end of the year. That would be cool. If I can just grind through this year and figure things out and just keep using some momentum forward and somehow help us. You know, we were really close this past year in the World Series, but you know, I'm hoping maybe I can help a little bit more and be a factor in winning the whole thing.
Okay, let's talk about trading cards a little bit before you go. How did it feel to open up that box and see your very own thick trading card?
They're beautiful.
Yeah?
I love them. I love holding them. They're great. I love signing them.
Yeah.
You know, I probably wish I can get a couple that I could keep.
Oh yeah.
I'll probably buy a couple packs. Hopefully I can get myself. But yeah, they're really cool.
We have some here. This is not you. This is Anthony Gutierrez from Texas Rangers organization. But do trading cards bring back a little nostalgia for you at all?
Yes.
Yeah.
I used to collect a little bit. I was big into Pokemon. A little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh. I liked Yu-Gi-Oh.
And then obviously some baseball and some football cards. My sister collected the same thing too. And then tragically, when I was moving from Morgan Hill, California to Los Gatos, California, my mom may have accidentally threw those away.
Happens. And now you'll collect your own.
I'll collect my own.
You collect your own. Tommy, thank you so much for being here with us. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.